Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Hey, Tom, how's the weather?
Yeah, that was Saturday night at Lake Metagoshi. I was doing a weather talk there, and those were some hardy folks. So I especially want to thank them because it rained a lot, and the camp really thinned out, and they still came out. So we had a good time, so thank you for that. Here's a look at the Bismarck KX cam right now. See some blue in the sky. There are places that it's not blue. The sky's not blue because there's rain. You can see it right here. This has been kind of going on for a good part of the afternoon, and where you see those little bits of yellow there, that is very hard rain, very briefly, but very hard rain. There was even a little sleet, at least in Minot earlier today. So you can see how these are still tracking to the southeast, most of it staying away from Bismarck. But let's say because there's high school soccer tonight, maybe you were thinking about going out and watching a soccer game, soccer match. Take a blanket or something just in case. Yeah, you're in an area that might get a quick little shower. The other big story of the day would be the wind, and now we're still looking at 25-mile-an-hour wind as an average, and that's a sustained wind. The wind gusts have been 30, 35, and even 40. Well, now over 40 miles an hour, 41 in Rugby, but a very windy afternoon. The wind is going to die down tonight. Now, a couple things that happen. The sky's already starting to clear out in spots, and we have the temperatures right now in the 60s to around 70 degrees, so it's very cool. But as the sky continues to clear out and the wind drops off, there's going to be a little bit of radiational cooling. It's entirely possible there could be some low-lying areas tonight that get into the 30s. Now, most places won't, but that's what we're dealing with tonight. And even at 7 o'clock, the computer model, this one is still showing a little bit of rain, but notice these arrows are getting smaller by 10 o'clock, a lot less wind. Now, tomorrow is going to be a little bit breezy, but it won't be anything like today. By 7 o'clock in the morning, many areas with a clear sky. And again, if you have very light wind, clear sky, it's going to be rather chilly tomorrow morning. And then by 12 noon, maybe a few more clouds, nothing substantial going on. And it is going to be a little bit breezy. Notice how it's kind of a westerly wind from most locations, west, maybe in northwest, in the northwest. But overall, it's going to be breezy, probably 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts, maybe a little bit stronger, but that's a whole lot less than what we had today. Looking at Labor Day weekend, this is an early outlook, still not a forecast, but things have changed, and it's likely going to change again tomorrow. So this just gets us in the pattern of just seeing what the change is. Right now, this wasn't here yesterday for Friday, so a slight chance of rain in the northwest on Friday, just a slight, but overall, doesn't look bad. Saturday, looks like most of the rain should be in Canada, but it might be a little cloudy, especially in the north. Don't see a big threat of rain, so that's good. You see the temperatures for Saturday. Then on Sunday, looks like most of the day should be pretty nice, but watch what happens Sunday night. Could be some rain go through, and then very small chance of rain on Labor Day itself in the northwest. So that is just an outlook. As we get a little bit closer, more computer models will be locking in on this, and then we'll be able to make it an actual forecast. Next 72 hours for Dickinson. Boy, it's going to still be cool, except for tomorrow. It's going to stay well below normal. Not nearly as windy, so pretty nice. Here's a look at the next 7 days for Minot, and you can see how the temperatures bounce around a little bit. You know what, Lauren? Really what we're looking at here is fall weather in August.
I see that. Winds today were brutal. Thanks, Tom. Coming up.